All right, so we're doing a little bit of walking right now. It's a beautiful day in Dubai. Very hot weather, but for the most part, real nice. Right now, I'm actually walking on the trunk of the palm. So when I say the trunk, let me show it to you. So that's where everyone. That's like the main entrance for the palm. So everyone drives up, and all these buildings here is pretty much the trunk. And then when you look over there, that tall building right there is the St. Regis Hotel. That's like the famous hotel where it's got the most beautiful view of the palm. And everyone is driving towards that way, towards Atlantis, or if you live on the fronds, the branches of the palm. That's exactly where you live over there. So it's quite busy from morning to night. All right. So anyhow, I woke up this morning, and I realized how much of a blessing it is to wake up. Right. I mean, how many times I've heard of stories of people just like sleeping and pretty much not waking up. They just die in their sleep. So I don't know why I said that, but it's just so important to be grateful and to be thankful that you can actually see another day. It's a blessing, it really is. So I'll tell you what, one thing I noticed is that, back in the States, I'm a jeans guy. I love wearing jeans. Jeans is my thing, man. It's just, for wherever I go, I wear jeans. But over here, you can't wear jeans. I mean, you can, I guess, when the sun goes down, but even that is just so humid that you actually sweat through your jeans. So, the first 2-3 days I was wearing jeans here, and then I realized it was just so hot. I could feel the sweat coming down my legs, and it never happened to me ever before. So it's just one of those things where you just feel like this is not the type of attire to wear, especially like in 120, 100 degree weather. So I realized, when I was actually walking to the mall yesterday, and I went to the mall yesterday, I got to tell you, I actually saw a movie yesterday. I'll tell you about it right now. But when I was walking to the mall, I noticed that no one was wearing jeans. I mean, very few people. Everyone was wearing like some type of, fabric pants, thin linen pants, something more comfortable. And I gotta agree. So from now on, I think I gotta put my jeans away and just wear nothing but like really thin pants, cotton, linen, something that's breathable, especially in this weather. So if you're coming to Dubai, I gotta tell you, maybe, by the way, in the wintertime, like I guess like November, December in Dubai, you can wear jeans because I think the weather's beautiful. Right now, absolutely not. All right, so yeah, I did go to the mall yesterday. I went to Mall of Emirates. For Monday, it was really packed. And I saw a movie. The movie I saw was Fantastic Four. And I'm a very big comic book fan since I was a child. So Fantastic Four is very nostalgic and brings back a lot of memories as a kid growing up. But I gotta tell you, I'm very disappointed. I thought it was a terrible movie. I mean, from like, if I rate it from 1 to 10, I give it a 4.5. Listen, I mean, it was a very dry movie. There was not too much humor in it. There was not too many. I mean, there was just like corny, like one-liner jokes. They try to make the movie like too serious about like, the world is ending and we gotta save our baby. I don't know. I just thought it was a really dry movie. In fact, it's one of those movies where I was like, just wanting to get to the end so I could just leave. So I'm sorry to disappoint you. If you're waiting for that movie, you haven't seen it, maybe you'll like it. Maybe I just have a different taste, but it's not my movie. And when I say 4.5, I mean, like, if you ask me, is it watchable? I say no. Because anything over like a 6 rating is watchable and rewatchable. But I mean, even a 5 would be watchable, but not rewatchable. And a 5 is like when you rate a movie a 5, you have a lot of like criticism about it. So this movie is a 4.5. If you ask me, do you recommend it? I would say no. I think because maybe I had a lot more hopes about this movie, about the characters, about the whole, about the whole comic book type. But I just feel like these studios are just doing a terrible job with shaping these or innovating these new comics. It's just not my thing anymore, honestly. I mean, anyhow, I don't want to get into detail, but hopefully if you see it, you see it. Maybe you can let me know your opinion on it as well. Comment below. But I gotta tell you, so there's 2 movies that I saw in the past 2 weeks. So I saw Fantastic Four yesterday, and the other movie I saw 2 weeks ago was Superman. So when I actually, I gotta tell you, excuse me, I'm in my mouth. Okay, anyhow, I saw Superman, and Superman is like my childhood hero. The guy that I've always, played with his action figures, watched them on TV, all the movies. Biggest fan of Superman. But I was very disappointed. I thought it was a terrible movie. I'm sorry to say that. But from 1 to 10, I give it I'm gonna say a 5. I'm gonna say it's watchable, but not rewatchable. Why do I say that? Well, look, I mean, Superman in the whole movie is just really weak. He's just weak. He's getting bossed around. He's getting beat up everywhere. He's not the Superman that I grew up with, you know? I guess they try to make him more human, like as if he's really more human, but he's really not. He's actually an alien, and, he's got a lot of power, so. And by the way, in that movie, if you haven't seen it, but you know who has more power than Superman? The dog. His dog has more power than Superman. And he's like the hero of the whole movie, so. I don't know why they emphasize so much on the dog in the whole movie. It's just not my thing, honestly. So these two movies I saw, I'm very disappointed, and hopefully the studios changed either their direction, maybe replace the directors, but we definitely need a reform of those movies, especially if they make sequels. All right, so that being said, yeah, so everything else is good in Dubai. The weather's beautiful. And let me show you something. All right, I'm gonna flip this camera around. All right, look how beautiful this weather is, okay? The sand is beautiful, but you gotta be careful because sand is really, really hot, by the way. You don't wear sandals, you go barefoot, it will burn your feet. But you see that island right there? So I'm not sure if you can see that island. Let me see if you can see it. Yeah, you can see the island, right? So right behind the island, you can see the Burj, right? The Burj. Yeah, okay, that's cool, right? But that island right there, it's a beautiful island. I mean, actually, it's just a really big island. It's a man-made island. And from what I heard, it belongs to the ruler of Dubai. I guess it's his own private island, and it's beautiful, man. It's just, it's really nice when you look at Google Maps, but I would love to kind of see how that looks in real life. All right, so, all right. All right, so the agenda today, we are going to an appointment at 1, and then we are going to, let's see here, at 2:30, we're gonna go see my new place. It's being constructed right now as we speak, and I guess it'll take another 2 months to be fully renovated. But that's another place in the Palm that I purchased. Hopefully, we'll see how that looks. Maybe I can take you to a tour on that place soon. But hope you guys are doing well. We will talk soon. If there's anything you guys need, just let me know. Peace.